Hey Capricorn, welcome guys, welcome back to Tiff Talks 22. We're here guys just to take a quick look at what you need to know about romantic love. I'm going to try to go on and get these done. It's so crazy y'all because I had actually done recorded y'all's reading fully um, the other day. That's how that's how long it feel like it's been. It's the other day. So it's been like 3 or 4 days at least. I had some things come up too. But I had recorded it right. And then I get ready to go so I can post it, to go into edit to post it. And video recorded clear as day. Absolutely no volume on the video. So I was like, why is that? And anytime I come up against a situation like that, it's either not time for me to deliver that specific message, or something is being delayed because the energy is going to shift and there may be a more important message that Spirit had for you guys. Whatever the case, I'm thinking it could be the latter, because this energy today is completely different from the energy the other day. Like, I was like, hey Capricorn, it felt kind of high vibe, right? And I really started asking my guides after that little mishap, was the reading wrong or what? Was I misinterpreting some things? And it's like, no, things were good at that time. So I don't want to say something has shifted, because I feel like you guys are still probably in a good space. I'm hearing the horn honk. I feel like you guys are still in a good space. Whoever it is I'm talking to, either you are in a relationship or you are connected to someone, like you have some type of connection. This doesn't feel like someone who is waiting to meet somebody. This is about a specific person or situation that you are connected to. I will say this, even though I've been given the stipulation for romantic love, this is quite possible. It is quite possible that the energy or the dynamic in this situation is going to resonate for you in a relationship that is not romantic, right? It happens to me all the time, probably mostly because I'm not in a romantic relationship. But sometimes I can listen to other people's love readings, and it's like, oh, I'm not in a romantic relationship, but this is exactly the dynamic between me and this person, or me and that person, like other people that I have an emotional bond or tied to. So that said, let's jump into it, guys. I feel like this is going to be what you need to know, right? So we're going to take a look, of course, at your overall energy, the dynamic from the past for you in romantic love or in this situation, what you would benefit or how you would benefit from letting go of a past dynamic or situation, and then the advice and what you need to focus on here and now and in the near future for the best outcome in this situation. Hold on just a second. Okay, Capricorn, y'all know, if this is your first time joining, y'all know that I'm not the sugarcoating reader. So if you need somebody to say, oh, your relationship is wonderful, and if that ain't what I see, that is not what I'm going to say. Okay? I'm not going to make shit look like sunshine and rainbows just to make you feel better. All right? That said, I will be honest with you. So if I do see rainbows, I'm going to tell you about the rainbows. But I'm also here for us to help others as well as myself, right? To grow, to learn, to improve. So that said, I feel like y'all's overall energy, guys, you got this card here, deceit is what it says. And it's not an energy of somebody lying to you. I feel like it is your ego. All right. And your ego could be your fears, beliefs that you've held on to, or being stuck to a particular narrative in a certain way, and that is something that you thought was the reason why, or that this was the way that it should be. I feel like there is some transformation or change that is happening here, where you guys may be seeing something from a different perspective, and it's allowing these newer, more positive feelings to come up for you guys in matters of the heart. Okay, so this could be I'm not really getting player energy, but it could be like petty arguments or trying to like be kind of manipulative in a relationship. um Take it as it resonates for you, because this is a general reading. This is not specifically about any one person's energy, right? So this could be an energy based on what I'm seeing here of maybe you had either been manipulative before, or maybe you had this energy of distrust because of a past situation or relationship, and because of your past experience you may have projected that energy of distrust onto a relationship or a new partner who wasn't in that the energy of betrayal towards you. Does that make sense? It's like once you go through something and you be like, I don't trust these people. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, so you just looking for something because of the past experience that you just had. I just saw 555 on the clock. Because of the past experience that you had, you looking for something and you projecting like, I don't trust this person. But it's really not about the person not being trustworthy. It's because you've had these past experiences and now you just don't trust people. So you may be looking at it kind of from an energy of, Goosey's going nuts too, looking at it from an energy of like other people, when in fact it was you or yours. I feel like that's kind of part of the situation. There's definitely some ego that has been at play in this relationship. I also feel like this ego thing could be something that's fear-based, right? Maybe you have a fear of something ending, right? Or something not working out, or fear of walking away from something. It doesn't really feel like an abandonment issue. I feel like some of you could have been contemplating at some point walking away from someone, but you never took the action to do that. But I feel like that's because it's not really what you desired to do. Absolutely. It's not really what you desired to do. I feel like even what I feel like right now though is that you're coming into this space, this realization that, okay, I don't really want to leave, or I didn't really want to walk away. I do prefer that we work this out, right? I do prefer. So what is it that had me thinking in this way? So there feels like an energy of like self-reflection. Some of you guys have contemplated or were, and you could have been doing this in secret, contemplating divorce, right? But it's like, I really want to hold on to my marriage, so why am I thinking of that? It's almost like, let me beat them before they hurt me kind of energy. And so that leads you to this space or place of fear here. But I feel like there's something that's being revealed where you have like this sense of clarity, where it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be thinking or filing for divorce or trying to walk away or giving up on this marriage or giving up on this commitment or throwing what they say, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, that type of energy. And so I feel like as a result of you, Goosies, as a result of you kind of facing your shadow in this situation, there's a new energy opening up in your relationship, and that feels good, my friends. All right, I feel like in the past you guys could have been in an energy where you felt like you either wanted to have the upper hand or you wanted to influence or sway a certain way in the relationship. Like there's an energy of dominance in the relationship in the past. So that could be you or someone else like trying to force something in the relationship. Okay? So that could be, yeah. I feel like there is some type of emotional immaturity for sure. Really someone trying to learn how to balance their emotions in connection to like being in a partnership. For sure. But I do also feel like there's like a sense of someone giving you like a new way to look at it. Like, look at this from this perspective, right? And that's been super helpful. Because some of you, yeah. Look at this from this perspective. And I feel like that's been super helpful. If there was some betrayal in the past or some disappointment or some other heartbreak, this could be something that was kind of affecting the way you operated or operate in a current situation or more long-term relationship. So somebody has spent some time here in the past kind of getting clear about what it is that they truly want, right? Like, was this situation enough to end our relationship? Is this something that we can build from or start anew here? And I feel like with the Temperance card, there's a sense of balance, but also like divine orchestration, where it's like Spirit may be trying to show you or help you to see this matter clearly, so that you are not like quick to get goosies, not quick to give up or walk away. Or I just got this card, so I'm gonna say it. Or sabotage this situation, y'all. Yeah. It's like not being quick to act out of haste or to make a hasty decision. Yeah, I'm telling you, because some of y'all was like, I can do bad all by myself. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be bad. Just like you can do bad all by yourself, you can also influence positivity in the connection that you're in. So, in that regard, I feel like some of you, my goosebumps going nuts. What the heck? That's good. That's a good thing usually, right? But I'm like, is that it? Or am I getting cold? Like, what the heck? That's wild. But yeah, so I feel like something happened here because there is a tower that brought you to this space or this place where, like, okay, of sudden change. It doesn't feel necessarily like something ended. Some of you are just like, oh, okay. I'm telling you, because some of y'all was like, this person cheats on me or is cheating on me. There's like a sense of insecurity about the relationship here. And some of you could have been, y'all could be the ones cheating. Take it how it resonates, right? Or in the past, right? Contemplating it. Yeah, that's the energy. Contemplating a third party situation. It makes me think of, I don't want to say my brother, because some of y'all will be like, ooh, I know who that is. But we'll say that. We'll say, yeah, a brother friend, whatever the case. He and I were having a conversation, right? He is very happily married or whatever the case. And you know, he's been married, but he ain't always been a good guy in relationships. And just in talking to him, he has this sense of clarity now about what he is willing to do or to not do that would put his relationship in jeopardy, right? So it's like, I could continue to do that and be that type of person, or I could really take stock of what it is that I value, what we've created as a household, as a couple, and because I value that more and I have something to lose that I value, then I'm not going to be engaging in the other behaviors that jeopardize that, right? So I feel like there's a matter here that has happened. Something has happened where somebody is realizing, like, yeah, I'm going to have to move differently in this partnership as well, right? Like, and for some of you, I'm telling you, there's the energy of distrust. There's the energy of insecurity. There's the energy of manipulation. But it's really like having realization where, like, the tides have turned because your mindset and how you feel about these things or those things has shifted. Some of you felt like you and someone weren't on the same page, and you could have not been at some point, right? But I feel like there was some type some type of communication or conversation had in this situation that led to, like, positive communication, truth being realized, and also a new beginning and a new start of abundance here. So it's like getting is going nuts. Getting out of that energy of sabotage or even self-deception, right? Where it's like, yeah, creating major change and transformation in your relationship. So the good that comes from letting go of this past energy, can you see it, is it's affording you an opportunity to rebuild in this relationship. This rebuild card is kind of like the Tower. But I know people are like, the Tower. No, but this is good, right? Because this, what it's doing is allowing you to kind of like peel back the layers of your relationship. To see, like I said, what you value, what's important to you, how can you move forward, how can you move on. So yeah, what's worth talking about, and what is it that you've been holding on to, why you felt stuck or stagnant in a certain energy, what is it that you need to confront and have an honest conversation about. Some of you, what is it that I'm truly needing to learn? What feelings do I carry that I need to let go of? Okay. How do I allow myself to be vulnerable in relationships? How do we move into this emotionally balanced King of Cups space, even if it feels risky and vulnerable? This is about realizing, like, on a new foundation, we really have the power and the ability to create this new start in partnership, in a divine partnership here, right? Even though things were rocky and things got a little, like, they was touch and go for a while, it definitely represents, there's an energy here of having like moved through some type of rough patch, is what I'll say. But I feel like as a result of this space and having navigated through that energy, you guys are in a partnership that you're in a much better space. Or if you guys are like, but I'm single, yes, but the things that you have learned from this past situation are going to propel you into the type of partnership and relationship that you want in the near future. Look, the advice and what it is that you need to focus on is the Love card. In this particular oracle deck, this is very similar to the Lovers. The Lovers in a traditional tarot deck. But this particular card, again, it tells you to examine the like give and take in the relationship, giving and receiving, reciprocity, emotional balance, and allow yourself to operate within those realms from a place of love, not a place of your shadow self, your ego, your fears. Absolutely. What am I saying when I'm saying what I'm saying? That's right. Yes, because I'm telling you, some of you guys have done some self-reflecting, and it's like, how have I? And I'm done with y'all's reading. Nah, I'm just kidding. Some of you guys have done some self-reflecting though, and it's like, how can I improve myself and affect the relationship in a positive way? It takes a lot of courage to examine our own stank. You know what I'm saying? And some of you have done that, and you are learning, you're moving into a space of recovery as a result of that. That Nine of Wands energy, guys, carries an energy of resilience, recovery, being close to like completion of a phase or a cycle. It's like, you see how this person on this card, they are looking to the right. They're looking to the right. They're looking back. And this is like, okay, I'm looking at this past situation, and for some of you guys, Virgo energy showing up here, Leo energy strong here, Scorpio energy strong here, Aries energy strong here. We had Libra earlier, Leo, Aries, Sag, fire sign energy for sure. But it takes courage to really do self-examination and be honest with ourselves here. I feel like you guys have done that, and it's going to benefit this relationship in a way that has you guys showing up either as the Emperor or attracting the Emperor. And the Emperor can't goosies. The Emperor can be masculine energy, but I feel one of the most important things about the Emperor is that the Emperor is someone who is emotionally balanced. Okay? This is somebody who is emotionally mature. This is somebody who recognizes the power that they have in the relationship. and they use that power responsibly, right? Not like in a fake macho kind of way, right? A toxic masculinity kind of way, right? This is someone who's learning to be assertive and when not to be assertive. They're learning how or when. Capricorn energy showing up there. And because these are things that you didn't see about yourself. They're learning how or when they are operating out of their own fears, or the people that they're goose, he's going nuts, or the people that they're connected to are responding out of their own fear. This energy of defense, right? Yes. Okay. Yes. So I love that. My goosebumps are on fire too. And these cards just keep confirming what it is that I'm saying. So yeah, some of you guys are like, let me drop this energy of defense. Because I'm telling you, some of y'all have been hurt in the past. You've been disappointed. So you kind of look at things perhaps from a perspective that it ain't me, it's them. Not really realizing how you play a role in that. I just saw 2055 on the clock, 2055. You know, fives are all about conflict, inner conflict, but most importantly, 5 is a number of change. It's a number of transformation. We actually have a new moon tomorrow. I just saw 2111 on the clock. This is a new beginning for your relationship, for your partnerships. 2111. That's a powerful number when it comes to relationships. But we have a new moon tomorrow in, I think in Scorpio, or Scorpio new moon. But honeys, Scorpio is all about this energy. It is all about this energy of transformation. It is all about the energy of self-reflection. It is all about the energy of your shadow, embracing your shadow, learning to see and recognize that, oh, I know this about myself. But let me tell you what, as you guys move into this space, are you seeing or recognizing your toxic traits, or I know this about myself? You guys move into this resilient energy. You move into the bounce back, the energy of recovery, all right? Let me show you real quick from your Lover's Oracle deck. Yeah, first card out, you guys have, let's go this way, because this is the way they came out. You guys have forgiveness. Forgiveness. It says, stop focusing your energy on past events. Life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So this is very much so in line with the energy of you guys' reading. It's like some things that happened in the past. In order for us to move forward, I'm going to have to approach this from a different perspective. That's exactly what we've been talking about. You also have this, and I feel like you guys have moved into a new cycle here. It says life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. So go with the flow and you'll be surprised where it leads. So I feel like there's an energy here of this self-sabotage, this self-deception, right? Where it's like, oh, I don't need to change nothing. Oh, it ain't me, it's them. And then it's like a light bulb click. Like, no, I do need to do this differently, right? You also have embrace, which says through each other you find the missing piece. You also have missing pieces is what it says. You also have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment, because it absolutely is, Capricorn. And last but not least, you have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And so I already had kind of looked at that particular card, and I was like, what are they rushing into? And I feel like for some of you, it was like rushing to do something differently. Like expecting something to be either get instant results or to take an action in haste, right? Yeah, that was potentially going to sabotage your connection or your relationship here. That's what I feel like that is. Because like I said, some of y'all, if you were married, have thrown around that D word, right? Yeah, like behaving impulsively, saying or doing things that you might end up regretting ultimately. Yeah, but I feel like you guys are exploring that energy out through reflection. All right, through reflection. I feel like there's an understanding for you guys that you truly aren't alone in this situation. And so yeah, It feels like really understanding, giving and receiving in relationships, of your energy, of your like desire for better, your connection and commitment to truth and to this partnership in general. So yeah, looking good, Capricorn. I'm glad that that played out the way that it did, because I'm telling y'all, y'all's previous reading was like, looked like a freaking honeymoon after a rough patch. And I was like, oh, okay, Capricorn. But this feels even better than that. So I hope it was helpful, guys. Bye bye.